Okay, basically what we're going to go over today is just how to use a dichotomous key. Di means two, so you would probably think that a dichotomous key maybe has something to do with two of something, and it does. It has to do with two questions that you have to pick an answer, one or the other, as you go through the process. So what I thought might be a good idea is just to see if we can use a very simple dichotomous key here that's been made up to identify coins. Like maybe we were from another country, we came here and we found some coins and we didn't know what the coins were. You know, we didn't know what a penny was or a nickel or a dime. So I have a coin in my hand and I'm going to use this key to figure out what this coin is that I have in my hand. And I know it's a penny. And if you want to pick one up, you know, if you have a penny and we're going to do a quarter too, it would be helpful just to kind of look through this with me as we go through it together. So the very first question, you can see there's a 1A, 1B there. So I either have to pick for question number one, is what I'm holding smooth edged or is it rough edged? And if I look at the penny and feel around the edges, it certainly is very smooth. So I'll pick 1A. And then you can see over here it says if I pick 1A, it says go to 2. That means I'm going to go down here to my second question, which in this case will be question 2, 2A and 2B. So now I have to say, is it silver colored or is this coin that I'm holding copper colored? Well, it certainly is very copper colored. So I'll choose 2B out of these two questions, these two possibilities here. I choose 2B, copper colored. If I look over here, I don't even have to go any further. Right away from this key, I can tell that the coin that I'm holding is a penny. Now let's try it with a quarter and see what happens. Pick up a quarter if you happen to have one. We'll start completely over. We go back to question 1. That gives us either two options to pick, 1A or 1B. So is this quarter, is it smooth edged or is it rough edged? And if I look at it and feel it, it feels rough. So I'm going to pick 1B in this case. And I look over here to the right and it says now not to go to 2. I'm skipping 2. It tells me if my coin is rough edged, I go right to 3, go to 3. So I come right down here to the third question. And now I have two possibilities there for 3 to pick from, 3A and 3B. Is this large, the coin I'm holding, about 1 inch in diameter? And if you need to measure it, measure it. Or is it small, about 3/4 inch in diameter? So if I'm looking at it and I can tell it's about 1 inch. So I'm going to choose this one, large, about 1 inch. And if I go over to the right, it tells me that the coin I'm holding is a quarter. So you can see this is a very simplistic key, but it worked very, very well on identifying a coin. Now there are keys for probably not millions, hundreds of things, hundreds and hundreds of things. You could use it for leaves, or you could use it for trees, or you could use it for plants, or you could use it for rocks, just a multitude of things. And most of them, if it's a dichotomous key, you will always have the two choices each step of the way to pick from, and then you move to the right and it tells you where exactly to go. Whether you're going to skip some numbers, whether you go to the next number, and you just keep going through this dichotomous key until finally, when you've chosen one of your selections and you move over to the right, if it gives you the name of something, you know that you've identified whatever it is that you're holding, and you're done. So I hope this helps, and so if you have any other questions, give me a call. Certainly I want you to, if you look at this video, I want you to call me and then I can give you credit for it. So thanks for watching. Bye-bye.